The hero of the South. A guy was a super G, bro. He could even see the future. Episode 2 of Frieren Season 2. What an episode, man. Go in this town and they see this statue up there. Everyone's wondering, like, I thought that was gonna be Himmel was the hero. Then she started explaining about the hero of the South. This dude was the hero before Himmel. My guy was dope, man. Amazing. He even went to Frieren and was like, hey, can you join my crew? It was just him himself. Frieren was like, nah, I ain't going. He's like, I already knew you wasn't. She's like, how do you know? Because I could see the future. And she wasn't even really surprised when he said that. She's like, bro, I just don't care. Then he explains to her that you're gonna join a crew. And it's gonna be a young adventurer hero. She's like, I doubt that. And he's like, yeah, you're gonna defeat the hero, I mean the demon lord. And she told her, like, I'm gonna pass away, I'm gonna die in a year after fighting these 7 commanders from the demon lord and one of his actual like henchmen. He's going against 8 guys by himself. He takes down 3 of them. Their party only took down 2 together. It was just him by himself. What a G, bro. What a G. He thought no one's gonna remember him, but this whole town remembers him and thanks him, man. I'm glad somebody remembers my boy. But then they go into this other town that's like a big city town, and like Frieren was like in a rush. She was just grabbing everything, and like, they were like, look, why are you in such a rush? You never like this. And there was a reason why, because there was a henchman that came up to her. I was like, oh, the noble master guy wants to have dinner for you. She was kind of reluctant. When she has dinner, she like basically went to the point, like, what do you want, bro? He's like, can you go get our sword back? Like, you know what I mean? You helped our great grandfather, but they took it again. And then she's like, okay, only for a grimoire. Bro, the spell she gets is hilarious, bro. This girl will do anything for the smallest spells. She just loves magic. So she go get the sword that this one the demons just keep getting, because it's like a famous demon sword. And then the previous demon that got it, like, Himmel helped get it and stuff. But then they go into this villager, like finding Frieren knows exactly where the demon's gonna go. Finds the demon, and then they're at this like village. It's all destroyed. There's one person there, and it's a priest lady. And this priest lady's like, yeah, I was here praying for the guy, all the past villagers here. She's like, you guys want to pray? And then as soon as Frieren and Stark start closing their eyes about to pray, Frieren pulls out her staff and then attacks the dead bodies. It was like these barrier sites that she had that was supposed to be dead bodies there. Obviously there was no bodies there, so Frieren knew this demon was lying, and that was the actual demon that they were looking for. They put in work. It was easy. It was kind of easy work. It was like 3 against 1, but really Frieren did the last blow and just smithereens her. They get the sword back, and then they give it back to the guy, and they were saying demons are always going to come back to go get the sword. But then the spell that she gets from the guy, the master, was the grimoire. It basically turns red apples to green apples. Like, what? This girl would do anything for any spells, bro. The smallest spells.